Hello there, welcome to your weather update from the Met Office. So as we go through the next few days, it's certainly set to turn a good deal colder across the country with the risk of some sleet and snow in places. But before we get there, for Saturday we end the day on a rather cloudy note. Best of any clear skies in the evening across western Scotland and then eventually across northeastern Scotland come the end of the night. But for most it should be largely dry. There will be a few showers around, especially along the eastern seaboard of the country and also across the very far north. Temperatures under the cloud probably remaining above freezing, so generally not much lower than 2 to 4 degrees. But where we do see the clear skies across northeastern Scotland, we could just see a touch of frost come first thing on Sunday morning. So for most, we start the day rather grey, but we will see some brighter skies across Scotland, and they will move their way into parts of Northern Ireland and Northern England as we go through the course of the day. Elsewhere, a good deal of cloud around. But for central parts, it should remain largely dry, but elsewhere we will see a few showers around, and these showers across the north could well turn to sleet and snow across the high ground. Temperatures on Sunday very similar to what we saw on Saturday, so ranging between 6 to 9 degrees. Into the evening, we then start to see a band of rain and hail snow begin to work its way southwards across Scotland, and behind that is when we really start to tap into the very cold air. So anything falling from the sky after this band of rain will be falling as sleet and snow, so we could start to see some disruption first thing on Monday morning across the very far north of the country. To the south of it, a colder night then of late with a mixture of clear spells and a few showers, and that may just allow a touch of frost in a few spots. So Monday across the south, generally a day of sunny spells and a scattering of showers. This band of rain and hail snow will continue to move its way southwards, allowing the colder air to move into northern England as the day goes on. So risk of some snow showers by the afternoon across parts of northeastern England especially, but still frequent snow showers for Scotland right throughout the day. So a warning is in force for much of Scotland into northern England for Monday and actually in fact into Tuesday too. So if you do have any travel plans early next week across the northern half of the UK, do keep posted on the weather because there could be some disruption due to the risk of some snow and ice. Temperatures on Monday still hanging on to something a little bit milder in the south, so 9 to 10 degrees if we do see some sunshine here. But to the north of this rain band, feeling much colder. Potentially feeling sub-zero, I suppose, in some parts of Scotland, especially if you are exposed to that wind and in a snow shower. So then going forward in towards Tuesday and Wednesday, the cold air seeps its way southwards across the whole country, but then at the same time some milder air begins to move in from the southwest. So where this boundary meets, we could potentially see a mix of rain, sleet and snow across some southern districts of the UK. Some uncertainties on exactly where this is going to happen, and we'll firm up on the details as we get nearer the time, but we could potentially just see some disruption across the south for a time middle of the week. So in summary, next week generally is going to be a cold one for all of us, certainly probably one of the coldest weeks of the year so far. Risk of some snow and ice across the country, chiefly across the north and the east at first. But as I mentioned, we could see some snow across the south at times in the middle of the week. And where that does happen, we could see some disruption. So you can always keep up to date on the warnings and the weather story through our website or through our app. And we'll always be updating with the latest information on our social media channels too. But that's all from me. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.